Hi guys, Valentina here, and we are looking at an advanced exercise to develop a spinal stiffness. I have not done this with Valentina before, and I'm doing this on purpose, so it might afford me some opportunities to teach. This exercise might be a little bit too much for her. If it is, we'll swap roles in the middle of the video, who knows. So what I've got is I've got a core ball, and I've got a willing patient, okay, who has suffered from low back pain in the past. So what she's going to do effectively is she's going to make a plank position, and to get a bit of stability on the ball, she's going to put her hands either side of the ball with her fingers facing down. So if she's up here, she's probably not going to have the stability that we want. So the hands are going to be relatively to the side and facing down. Okay, can you get into a plank position for me on the ball? Now there are easier ways to do this, by the way. Okay, so first thing we want to do is adjust the positioning, so coming down a touch like this. So now she's in 4 points of contact, so 2 arms and 2 legs. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask her to maintain this good lumbar spinal stiffness here and no movement, and I'm going to ask her to lift this leg a touch off the ground. Okay, so keep it straight as you can. I want her to hold that for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now flexion at the hip, knee and ankle for a count of 12, 11, 10, no movement here, 9, 8, 7, 6. When you get to the ball, push against the ball. When she pushes against the ball, this drives harder on the abs here. When you've done that, now come out for a count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And take a break, take a break. Now, I would normally now go straight into the next one, but that's pretty tough.
Yeah.
Now, the other reason why you wouldn't do this is if you've got pain. So if you've got back pain, this is a during exercise, this is too much for you. But if it's challenging, the control, the endurance, the strength, and this is a very, very good exercise. So you might do one on the right, take a break, or you might be able to do one on the right, one on the left, then take a break. I normally say, you know, we're looking at about 10 each side without taking a break. Is huge core endurance and stability. So let's have a look at you on the other side. You happy to do it? Did you have any pain during any exercise?
No, it's okay.
Okay, how did you find it?
It's becoming a personal challenge at home.
Alright, so again, her hands are either side of the ball. She gets herself into a good position. She's going to be doing the opposite leg now. Okay, so I like where she's at. She's going to lift this back leg just a touch. That's it, keep it straight, keep it toes to your nose. When the toes to your nose, it gets more glute activation. Up into flexion. So flexion at the hip, knee and ankle, I want you to count to 12. When she gets towards the ball, if her knee gets up towards the ball and to the ball, she can push into the ball, and that gives more emphasis on the lower abdominals. Then she's going to come slowly out for a count of 6. Again, trying to maintain good control here, and then the leg back down, and then take a break. So you might find as well that you've got more control on one side than you do on the other side. It's a really good exercise. If you've got shoulder issues or anything like that, again, I'm not overhead in this position. It's a really good exercise to try and get into for shoulder rehab as well. And again, just showing you from here, I am pushing down on my left leg here to raise my right leg ever so slightly without any extension of my lumbar spine. So there should be no movement in my lumbar spine. I hold this for 4 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I very deliberately come up very slowly for a count of 12. When I get to the ball here, I push hard with my knee into the ball, and that engages my lower abs more. But what I don't want is I don't want flexion or extension at my lumbar spine. And when I've done that, then I extend slowly back for a count of 6. Make sure, recheck my position, and then I go on to the opposite side, hold again for 4, 3, 2, 1. My toes are up to my nose, so that brings me into dorsiflexion. And again, this position should look very familiar to runners. It should look very familiar to sit to stand, to ascending stairs, descending stairs, and then back out slowly. Very, very functional position. You can try it again once more, Valentina. Again, it's an advanced exercise. It's all about quality. So I'm not really interested in the number. Yes, we do have a standard, Now she does need to get herself into a better plank position here. And it's about, you know, getting your phone out, okay, so she's gone up a little bit high, and being able to kind of re-correct yourself. So you can see Valentina, once she goes to 3 points of contact, she loses her stability a little bit. Now she finds this very, very, very tough. So I would say that this is a very good exercise for her. I don't want her to do more than 1 on each side at a time because I'm looking at that control. She's a little bit better stabilizing through her left side than she is on her right, but I can see a little bit of extension at the lumbar spine here, which we're working on. And if we don't get to the point where we don't work on it, then we're never going to improve it. How was that, Valentina?
Tough, especially on this side.
Look, give it a go. There are easier ways to do this. Obviously, if you were to regress this, take the ball away and use a stable support. So use a box or use a chair. Start off there. You can also start off on the ground. That would be a little bit tougher, but you can always replace the ball for some type of stable support and start there. And let us know how you get on with it. Any feedback, comments, any complaints, anything you want to say, let us know. We're always looking forward to hearing from you. And hopefully you enjoy this exercise.